Alright, I guess we're good to go. Welcome guys, we're on Infinity Isle, and this time we get to see one familiar face with a new contestant perhaps. This is, on the left side, Blue Soviets, this is Sihingdaniel. On the right side we have a particular name that I casted let's say, for a significant amount of time. This is Alvante, but now he's playing as allies. Now, let's see how is this going to unfold. Well, it could be easily said for the Alvin that he's going for a balanced gameplay. After all, we don't see some wacky quick airfield and then cryocopter or anything like that. So just for a couple hands of dogs and engineer and then getting some conscripts. On the meantime, Daniel is just responding with the bears. And conscripts are starting to be a pro, but that was very precocious roar, I have to say. Still getting conscripts, but nothing else. I mean, no dogs or anything like that. I mean, conscripts can be mauled to death with a handful of bears and conscripts. Still no airfield, and from the looks of it, yep, this is going to be balanced gameplay. Well, since the things are building up, so how are you feeling, guys? I hope you're all well. Unfortunately, I think I made the approved warning around the weekend. My weeks are a bit crumbed up, and the work is a little bit, let's say, taking more time than I expected to do so. So these units are doing nothing here. So for a while, maybe the frequency of uploads can be, let's say, diminished. The other issue is, unfortunately, I don't get to see a lot of replays. Nobody is also sending as well. Maybe either you guys don't even want to bother it, or maybe you believe that they are not worthy for the, let's say, casting, or there are no significant moments or anything like that. Speaking of significant moment, I guess we are going to see. And what are these flak troopers are doing here? I mean, they serve no purpose over here. And with just the one single bark of the dog, they can be dead immediately. At this point, I would definitely go for cash bounty if I was playing Soviets. Daniel did not invest on anything for yet. On the meantime, Alvin just getting two indicators. I think with proper bomb micro, you can actually take down. Oh, that's a lot of bears. Where are your conscripts then? Um, Even so, I think. Ooh, that's a very nice delay move coming from Alvin, completely negating the build time of the of the ore refinery. So now Daniel has to build his reactor again, and a different spot, I have to say. But these flak troopers definitely need something else, like maybe a battle bunker, since you are investing in this much, or maybe on hold flak cannon. That could work as well. On the meantime, all there is also going to be taken down very soon enough. But there are actually a handful of peacekeepers already there, so why you are wasting them here? And Daniel has. Uh, this is an incredible defensive gameplay coming from the both of our players. I mean, Daniel is like expanding madly. Madly, can I say that? Like, in an insane level, let's say. Also, look at this explosion damage. Maybe 8% of the HP has been taken damage, and last bomb was dropped on the MCV. And now Naval Yard is being built for expansion coming right up, completely dismissing this one. Alvin, I think it goes without saying, but your opponent has nothing very significant on land and still making flak troopers. And you definitely need at least one single conscript to this army, otherwise you can't kill these peacekeepers. On the meantime, Alvin is just feeling secure enough and taking the observation post. I think at this point, Alvin should feel free to enough to go and engage. I mean, these peacekeepers should be more than enough if micro properly. After all, flak troopers cannot kill them. Or maybe, for example, go tier 2, get ammo facility, spy, and then pop, kill each of these infantry. That should be easy. Fourth refinery is already online. On the meantime, Alvin is just stuck on the third refinery. Oh, so we tie now, are we? Still no spy plays as well. These are like evenly distributed units, so there will be no passing through. But Uh, Daniel, what are you doing? I hope you can realize that the moment you get an airfield, you can actually net this game and destroy allies entirely. Oh, Chronosphere. Alan is feeling way too safe. Oh boy, come on. Why did you get those Akulas? This is going to take the power plant maybe and station one of your Akulas over here so you can intercept if your opponent is going to build a seaport or anything and naval yard gets damaged. Sputnik. Oh, this is going to be insane. Alvin sees this. Alvin realizes that his opponent is up to expand over here. So Daniel, that's mad. I don't know. I think he should have seen it. But anyway, also Proton Collider is online. And power plant has been destroyed, so that counts something. And bullfrogs are coming around, but oh, the Sputnik had just made it alive. So here's the thing. If Alvin does not scout over this place, he can never know about this expansion.
Construction vehicle at your service.
And Alvin is feeling way too safe. I mean, he has no unit production. Absolutely, only just airfield and one single barracks. Even his barracks is sold, so he has only one single airbase. Now Alvin is trying to, I think, bother everything else with just Vindicators, but now, if this is going to be a Dreadnought, that's a Dreadnought. Alright, just target this MCV and prevent the multi-gunner turrets to be built. Daniel just reacts just in time. Just
ready for the collection.
How punitive damage is this? 3 Vindicators cannot be enough.
Bullfrog transport open for business.
And Alvin's losing one of the Vindicators. Now this is a perfect moment for deploying at least, right?
Bullfrog transport open for business.
Oh, Spectre Tower is online already, but now a maneuver is just coming right up, and this Spectre Tower should better actually target the Dreadnought instead of the seaport. Ooh, that's actually a bit of massacre coming right up. Alvin just almost losing all of his Vindicators.
Batteries fully charged.
Stingray is online, and I mean, he has 30 seconds left for the Chronosphere, but things are not in control as Alvin would expect it. Now, let's target the refinery. That's very good, and splash damage should be enough.
Let's run some field tests.
Where will the third rocket go? Ryocopter, but just one more rocket. Oh, come on.
We fight to the last man and rocket.
Almost there. That's almost there, really.
You're in good hands, my friend.
But again, so Chronosphere will be only used for defensive purposes. After all, there is one more Dreadnought just already comes up. And yep, instantaneous destruction. And this refinery still survives. Just one single barrage of rockets, and I think it should be able to handle it. In the meantime, we see, alright, Akula is just guarding right up there, and Alvin is just, what the hell is this? Dude, Shining Daniel, if you watch this,
let's run some field tests.
Please see over here. Unless he scouts it himself, he can't see over there, so you don't need to do that. Also, keep in your mind, Alvin is still playing on the 3 refineries. So Daniel is just getting angry over here and really wants to take down. And yep, refinery is down. But now here is the other trouble is going to brew. Building Iron Curtain just over there. You have all around the place of the map. And is this really the place that you want to build your Iron Curtain? You also reveal your expansion point. Now Alvin is trying to reposition the MCV to get access to sea, so it's just a matter of seconds for the Daniel to realize what's going to happen. But now he instead just lets go his Vindicators, die for nothing. And
we have withstood worse threats.
The most sincere thing, I may sincerely consider pulling back these Akula subs because you will need them. I mean, you have Akula subs over here and here, and And this dreadnought is actually suffering damage for no reason. A dolphin is now coming right up. Just get the shores. And cryocopter.
Do not let fear take hold.
Is it going to go down? Oh, it's down. It's just happening. But three. Okay, that was a third cryocopter. But Alvin can actually go around and freeze something and deal some damage. But I think he's not interested in do so. Instead, Alvin is going to lose another refinery just as it's been freshly built. Now, Cryocopter is going to get in the reach, but Alvin, can you use your shift command for the real? And you definitely need a hydrofoil over here because this Tesla coil, just use the jump. Okay, just, ooh, some friendly fire. Alvin, please pay more attention. Oh no, another Cryocopter goes down, one Vindicator, and two of the Vindicators are down. I think Alvin should be... Yep, he's cash-stricken, for real. Well, maybe you guys are going to learn a lesson that never ever underestimate your opponent. Or you get to see that's going to happen to you, and this dolphin is going to survive. No, not gonna happen. And the good news is, Alvin has Chronosphere ready, and Proto Collider is ready as well. And now you can use Chronosphere on this Dreadnought, which is, well, as expected. But there's nothing actually holding Daniel back from building another one. He is actually having his best time. I mean, he has constant production of the naval units. Oh, wait a second. What? Hello? Are you serious? And Alvin is not reacting to this as well. And he has the sight on. Is this game real? Alvin, come on. I mean, I know what you're capable of. Oh, also, these bullfrogs are dying absolutely for nothing, just for one single spectre. No, that's the wrong way. Okay, dodge the death. But now, there's only one single Apollo. Now, Alvin losing another refinery, also and losing another power plant as well. Now, Proton Collider, I think it has been fired over here directly. And all of these bears and the flak troopers are gone. Real also collector is down as well. What a bummer for him. But there's nothing in this base to stop this Kirov. So how are you going to handle it? I mean, you can handle one of them, but how about the other one? Also, there's a wrong command hub that's deployed over here. Alvin, you're nearly losing it. And this is perhaps the best part of the Soviet late game. Like, technically speaking, you can actually send or produce lots of units and send them around, and one way or another, they will do something. Like this Dreadnought is not the best unit out there, but probably cheap enough and take down this shore defense line. Kirov is roaming around the base just for nothing. And here's the best thing. Daniel is just having so much free time. Also, this collector is bugged. Daniel's having so much free time. Out of ammo. Alvin, you need an airfield. Anyway, he has so much of free time. His Iron Curtain is not even being used. Also, this Kiro is hightailing this MCV. And all of the super weapons are gone. This is perhaps one of the funniest games. I mean, not in a very positive. It's a weird game. Now, all of these expensive base defense and weapons are now gone, and all of these power plants now exposed to this fat Kiro out there. And this Apollo is out of ammo, and there's no airfield still. Daniel is not taking down the oil derrick, realizing that I should really strip his economy for all reasons out there. And Alvin is inactive. You get an airfield, that's nice, but also, what happened exactly? Did you use a satellite rover? Okay, that's Dreadnought actually. So Alvin is getting pummeled from each angle from the base, and he loses the one. For example, this to the Cryogeddon, but he doesn't care. I mean, the dude has 5 refineries. If he could bother, I mean, if you give him a chance, he will definitely go over here as well, and maybe even take over there. He's the absolute madman of expansion. Well, that was. Anyway, what was the lesson, guys? Never ever underestimate your opponent and go for super weapon rush. You can. This is red alert 3. You can never realize how quickly you can tide turn. So either you have to calculate everything well, or risk everything. If you win, of course, I mean that's good for you. But if you lose, I mean there's no, I mean no offense, but you deserved it. You earned it. I mean you throw the game. But now that's for another story. Now Alvin is once again playing allies, and again he is on the right side, and Daniel on the left. So let's see how is this going to unfold. So now, meanwhile, our guys are going to do something different else. Let's talk. So guys, I want to hear your take about this recent. I mean, we are on 2024 recently. Very, very recently. And obviously, I hope I didn't also load the same game. I really hope not. Let's see how this is going to work. I think not. This is different. Yep, this is... what? What is happening here? Daniel. Alvin. Daniel. Are you building... like... what? Alright. Okay, we can get back to it. So I would like to hear your guys about the take of this... the biggest hype train that everybody is riding right now. And I know that what you know what I'm talking about. Also, this bear just mashes this peacekeeper and continuing on. That was very good. So if you haven't heard it, you will now, and you cannot unhear it anymore. So I started to play about this game Power World, and it was, I don't know why, but I always get happy, excited, and want to play even more. It's like a drug. I'm unsure. Like it's a very crazy game, and honestly speaking, yeah, it has so many elements from different games. Come to think of it, it has a combat system identical to Digimon World 1 game from the PlayStation 1 era. It has, for example, crafting mechanics very similar to perhaps Rust or maybe this H1Z1 game or Valheim. And it has some, for example, pet system uh, closer to, for example, the game Ark. I didn't play the Ark game, by the way, so I don't know. So that's what people say. And we have crafting system, and finally, I'm sorry, not the final, and we have Pokemons. I mean, not Pokemon, but like they say, capturable monsters. And lastly, we have guns. And I kid you not, guys. It literally has the guns. And the best part is, people just ask, I mean, okay, so you have very cute little dog creature holding an AK-47. And that's a very odd thing to see. And when they, for example, asked the producer, it was the Pocket Games, I can't really remember, but when they asked, like, okay, what was the idea? What is the big brain movement about giving guns to these cute little creatures? And they say, we did it because we wanted to have American audience. It's like somebody else did really their homework very well. Also, the Alvin is going to lose. This is one of the vindicators, I guess. I mean, that was a bit poor performance, I have to say. I mean, it's enough, but not the best. I mean, Alvin could actually take more of the units out there with bomb micro. Conscripts and flag troopers die with one single bomb. On the meantime, Daniel, you should definitely invest in bullfrogs because just one hammer tank not going to do anything work for you. Alvin letting go this garrison point, and conscripts are just safely going for it. Now I think you should realize that this hammer tank is going to be targeted. Okay, no, instead bullfrog is getting targeted. A second bullfrog arrives just in time, but a little bit proper micro. Come on, attack this one. Oh. Anyway, it's just one-to-one trade. A little bit better for the Soviets, I guess. The reason it is little better, but not entirely, because after all, allies can produce air units and something else easily that is efficient, like for example javelins and peacekeepers, as we can see here. But when you keep war factory of the Soviets occupied with producing bullfrogs, then you can only get conscripts and bears. Unfortunately, I really don't. Almost there. Come on, just station your flak trooper over there. You know you have one there, and you could actually kill that Vindicator. And also, once again, observation post is now under control of the Alvin. So, I mean, sight is much better thing. As you can see, guys, for example, most of the strategy games always focus on map hacks for very good reason, because having sight is very important. So this hammer tank should actually switch to leech beam and start repairing itself with this garrison point quickly. So what is going to be different from the previous game? So Alvin is now taking his opponent serious, and engineer drop against this. I mean, you have so many bears out there, so why don't you send a bear first? But he is again on 3 refineries. On the meantime, Daniel is going for the 4 refinery. Mig is online, which is quite nice. I mean, even though he can't scout his opponent. Now this is going to be good. Alvin is actually where that's a nice move. He shrunk the collector and sniped the collector instead, but this should not be the cost. I mean, losing 4 Vindicators, I guess 4. Yep, maybe 3 or 4, and 1 Cryocopter just for 1 collector. That's not the trade you should definitely want to do. On the meantime, Daniel is also responding very well. I mean, he is getting airfield. Tier 3, I'm unsure. I mean, you get to see that your opponent is playing with air units, especially Cryocopters. So you got to think a little bit like, okay, I can get V4s and Apocalypse tanks. Not the best, I think. I mean, even though game hypes about the Apocalypse tanks, if you play Red Alert 3, let's say, a significant amount of time, you will realize that they are useless. Now, that's nice. Oil Derrick is now under threat and a bit overkill. I mean, using the satellite for real. And, oh, this Javelin also takes its fair share of the threat. Oh. And Daniel can't see it. Now Daniel sees it. I mean, at least the game says enemy commando detected, so that should be something. Uh-oh. You definitely need a terror drone. You definitely need a terror drone for this. Oh, I can't bear to see it. I can't bear to see it. Oh, come on, where is the terror drone? MCV is going to die. Yep. Yep, MCV goes down. Refinery, I think, is going to take the fair share of the second. And bears are not responding. Refinery bears are going to respond. Tombblade is also coming, but this Tanya just finished the mission, so... And Daniel counting on the bears so much and letting go. On the meantime, Tombblades are just going around taking some damage, but come on. Oh. Airfield is also going down. Super reactor. I got a super reactor. That's... Ooh. Well, I mean, bugs in Red Alert never cease to amaze me, so that's something. On the meantime, we have V4, but now, I mean, these IFVs are roaming around the base. Also, crash shot has been used. Now, Alvin is actually doing very good pressure. Also, this collector is going to die. I mean, get a grip and use your terror drone. Alright, infecting the star rank. That's so many terror drones, by the way. Maybe this is the game that you may consider getting a super weapon. Also, please use the terror drone stun ability. I mean, just look at the damage your V4 already received. Oh, nice friendly fire coming right up. And once again, Tanya is out. So it will be a moment like, for example, I guess this will be a cryocopter, so we will use a shrink. And then sending it right back to the base. After all, these units are actually doing nothing really. I mean, I don't know what keeps Alvin from using his infantry to deal some damage. And these MiGs, on the other hand, there is no airfield out there. And yeah, he is getting MCV, but... Ooh. That's cruel. That's very cruel. Now the chances of... Oh, that's actually sick body block, actually. Now bullfrogs are just being torn apart for 2 times, and we get to see animation getting cancelled all over time, yeah. But I think that's the game. Yep. Daniel losing all means of production out there and unfortunately tapping out. Not very wacky as the first game, I have to say. I mean, in the first game, okay, so how come this guy had lesser income? Wasn't he on three or four refineries? Am I wrong? Anyway, this got to be it. Yep. At least I get the indication of like their starting locations are different. So we are on the third game. So far so good. It's 1-1. I mean, on the first game we see a brilliant comeback coming from the Sihingdaniel and big letdown from Alvente for, let's say, disrespecting his opponent. On the meantime, on the second game, Alvin actually made a very firm stance. He did what he's supposed to do. Now, get to see. Yep, it's really nice to see Daniel is actually making aggression, but oh no, airfield. So,
Conscript training finished.
yep, that's right. Get some conscripts, keep him busy. After all, Alvin is not tier 2 or doing anything related with that. But in the meantime, you will definitely need a flak cannon. Alvin practicing bomb micro on conscripts, but wait. Did he drop 2 bombs on one conscript? I didn't catch that one. Also, there are so many bears out there, but... yeah, just send them over here. Oh no. So, super reactor. I think that should... he's base scrolling! But... I mean, you could place this 1 or 2, maybe let's say grids later. I mean, further, let's say. I don't know why did you do that. Now, Alvin is trying to find a suitable target, and I think the reactor should be it. Even though taking down the reactor is something, but now it's not going to be worth anything. Daniel, you... okay, that's a quick airfield, and I like it. I mean, Alvin is actually wasting some time. He could actually turn to a push and do something, but instead he's now getting a barracks. Why did you get a multi-gun thread when you get a bootcamp, really?
On time as always.
How is going to things well? I mean, you'd need 4 Vindicators for taking down this airfield. But it's going to be late. The MiG has arrived. Okay, javelins are getting out. Instead of going for defensive purposes, I mean, you can actually send one. And also, Daniel has not get his own oil there yet. But he is doing good, actually. Like, he's getting for the 3rd refinery. Now, Apollo is out. Also, from the looks of it, this is the older version of this map, so hopefully we will not see lots of bugs as is used to for the Red Dead 3. Obviously, this is not 1.26. But not too long for this bear. But still, we have more around the base of the Alvin. Also, this is perhaps the worst. I mean, maybe the most, let's say, attracting placement. Not position, placement for this satellite drop tier 3. Like these power plants and this oil refinery will take it down. I mean, not all refinery will take it down for sure, but Prospector will go down. These power plants, I think they will go down, and this oil refiner will take significant amount of damage. And Daniel is, I guess, after enough in defensive investments, finally gets his Tomb Blades. On the meantime, Alvin just going for engineer, and I think it's going to be observation post. On the meantime, Daniel is doing some acrobatics with his Tomb Blade. Now, I mean, it's fair to say, I think Daniel could not react very quickly to an IFB engineer combo as well. And I guess that's what's going to happen. Get your best for real. And you shouldn't really bomb that for real. Why are you bringing the MiGs? Oh no. Now Alvin is now playing some acrobatics and he's not doing this very well. I mean, I think he saw this trick somewhere, but he's going to lose. Okay, it is alive. Oh, he's going to steal this oil derrick. Yep. That was a nice feat. I mean, that's good use of the engineer and his last moments of the IFB, but Daniel is now lost one refinery. I mean, let's say not lost, but I think it didn't pay off well. And here's the issue. Sentry gun. This can always be bombed by these. Oh, come on. Are there no any other valuable targets? You have all the map vision out there. Just take down this reactor maybe. Or even consider going out there. Bombing the MCV is, I don't know. Wasting the precious ammo and precious time of the Vindicator. Now we see some hit back, but short-lived. Without terror drones, I mean, this can't live very long. I mean, these IFBs have fair amount of speed. And we see command hub over here. So Daniel, where is the Daniel that we see on the first game? More careful, more, I mean, aggressively expanding. And Alvin is just bombing these barracks, but now MiGs are here. Ooh. All right, you took down the oil derrick. That should be something. But and Alvin is just having entire map vision, but still not reacting properly. Oh, at least we have one sentry gun over there. Protect this with your life.
Fight on with that!
Imagine you lose your Vindicators just for one sentry gun. That should be the most valuable sentry gun out there. Oh no, it's going to happen all over again. Barracks is being built and this refinery is on verge of being taken. Alright, mission successful. Now aboard with your multi-gun IFBs. But now here's the other thing. They will roam around your base. Don't worry, you have a one spare collector already here. Oh, frag trooper. Right. What is this IFB doing? Did you see that? Actually, he was trying to cornhole this IFB. Once again, we see the chronosphere. Alan, remember the last time what you tried to do with the chronosphere? That didn't really work well. And I think you should pull back your flak troopers. I mean, they are reasonably expensive. Okay, you're going to lose it. And here's the funny thing. I mean, the amount of the rockets multi-gunner turret needs to take down this flak trooper is actually more than taking down a bullfrog. Alright, getting more refineries. That is good. Also, ooh, we have a Kula here. So that's nice. Right, expansion point. You go, you get to always love the bugs of the Red Alert 3. My command hub is being... Oh, that was a quick sell-off. Okay, Vindicators. But, I mean, 2 Vindicators only. They will need some significant amount of time. And maybe we get just Just reload for 2 bombs and go for it, man. Then maybe you can recover your command post. No. I take it back. You can't. You can save it. Now, the final put has been denied. And once again, we see IFVs all around. Finally, we see a terror drone. That's nice, but now indicators are attacking over here. But Daniel, you would definitely need. What you definitely need is actually 1 bear, also, and that will be all. In the meantime, without taking down the sentry gun, Alvin can't enter there. But now he is fixing his eyes over there. Alright, that's nice, but still hammer tanks out there, so with some microplay it can... Ooh, right. Oh, no, he's going to get in the base. Now, there are... I don't know why we get to see 2 javelins out there, but... Oh, split second! Tomb Blades just arrived. That's very nice. Wow, that's a lot of Tomb Blades, by the way. Where are the Polos? And that's a very odd cash round. I mean, I don't know what targeted there, but doesn't care. I mean, it worked. So we're ready for the Sihingdaniel. In the meantime, this IFP is very low HP and this gas is killed. Where are the javelins? Are they crushed? Meanwhile, coming all around. Okay, he used on the railroad refinery, but or cash bounty is used on when the whatever his target is destroyed, not when sold or captured. In the meantime, 10 seconds left for the chronosphere. So unlike the previous game, we didn't get to see a different reaction for the chronosphere. Like for example, on the previous game, we get to see some dreadnoughts all over. Okay, now we get to see the first dreadnought, but comes around it. But at least it sends 1 rocket, so I think that should count. In the meantime, Daniel, see this. Come on, do not let it be deployed. And Alan can actually just fly over Vindicators to draw the aggro over here. Now Vindicators are trying to do some damage, but come to think of it, is this the best damage that you can deal? I mean, taking down the flak cannon and losing. Ooh, alright. I think I will send this one over there, but a bit missing rockets coming all around, but now I think they will be able to target. Oh, wait a second. Okay, that's fine. Airfield gets downed, and that's actually very nice, but you get to micro them properly. And 2 Vindicators are actually hunted down on arrival time. And unfortunately, Daniel gets way too slow over here. And this gets destroyed. The guess his Akula gets destroyed, but oh no. I think it's a matter of minutes. Not even minutes, matter of seconds to get to see a Spectrum Tower, but yeah, hooray. Gas destroyed. Now, okay, Akula is again going on, but I think you will definitely need more than that. I mean, you will definitely need... Daniel, just target the refinery. That's nice. In the meantime, we're going to see... Ooh. That's a lot of Apollos. And he is actually making Tomb Blades tanking the damage, but it's not working. I mean, numbers are way too uneven. And if you're using the sacrificial launchers, I think you should toggle it down. But refinery is down. So that's nice. And... Ooh, that's actually very nice. And overkill just out happens. Alright, just start barrage. I think you should definitely go over here instead. I mean, taking down refinery is nice. Ooh, another Spectrum Tower just arrived just in time and snipes down. You did your job, so I think you should definitely go back. But ooh, actually, another dreadnought, right? And airfield is down, but now MCV is moving the front line. And hello. But it's just, oh, come on, it's just 15 seconds. Just move your apocalypse stance, keep them away from each other, and I think that should be good enough. In the meantime, 2 dolphins are trying to make the living this dreadnought is hell, but they are not being very good at it. Cryogeddon used over here, are you serious? Now, um, I don't really think that's the correct target. If you ask me, your target should be the V4. Now, airfield is down. Now, javelins are pouring down, but really, we have V4 here, and there's... Oh, Iron Curtain! Let's go! Just crush all over these javelins. That's nice. Oh, that's nasty. Dolphins are just chipping all of the damage of these dreadnoughts. And now these two dolphins are more than enough to destroy the sea expansion. But in the meantime, Proton Collider just fires up on his main base. Yep. It's almost destroyed, but come to think of it, Proton Collider is down, and Chronosphere is going to get its own fair share. Alvin is completely unresponsive, no airfield on the side, no production is coming outside. He's just watching his base being just pummeled by these constant barrage of V4 rockets, and again, another unit gets destroyed. And now Javelin just gets crushed. There's only IFV out, and it's going to get destroyed soon enough. And the best part is, this V4 somehow targets just middle section. Oh, okay, that's no longer, but it actually dealt a very fat splash damage all around. And, well, I guess this is real. Alvin is losing his entire, top base to one single V4 rocket with the tier 3. Oh, this game is something else. Now Defense Bureau is down, so these were the final Spectrum Towers we have seen for a while.
Goodbye, my friend!
Now Vindicator run out of the fuel and just commit seppuku. On the meantime, power plant is now under threat, and I don't know how or what is attacking there, I'm unsure, but Bear just... Here's the thing, I don't know how bears just can't claw these dolphins by any means. That doesn't really make any sense. Now, infantry production also being nullified, but oh, that's a lot of javelins actually. Whatever, Sihingdaniel, please do not lose this V4. Ooh. Okay, you will not, I guess. I thought you really get the answer that you are looking for yourself on the first game. Okay, whatever you do, just do not lose anything you have to this Spectrum Tower. Ooh. Polo has arrived, only to die, I suppose. Okay, airfield is back online. And V4 rockets are now launched to the most, perhaps, unnecessary target over there. Just take down the power plants! What are you doing? And Daniel. Okay, he doesn't have satellite drop. He's going for the Desoto Delta airstrike. And taking down the multi-gunner turret. Are you really doing that? On the meantime, Alvin's response is wrestling for this expansion point, but he's not making a progress for real. But I can easily say Daniel is actually making a huge... Ooh, splash damage is very fat over there. And also Apocalypse tanks clipping through this bullfrog like, hey, step up, son. The wrecking crew has arrived. And, that's it. Alvin has only one multi-gunner turret for the baseline defense, and that would be all. And on the top of that, add insult to injury, Iron Curtain is on. I don't know why you use the magnetic whatever else what that was, but you don't really need to do that. It's all over down. Cryo got the final resort, but they are on Iron Curtain. That's not going to work. And there, just look how people decide is this, absorbing all of this cryo weapon and acting like nothing has happened. That's the true Soviet power, and IFB is the final response there. Really, there are... Imagine the entire base gets destroyed over one... this is the MVP we are looking for. The MVP... And guys, this is the first artillery unit in the game compared with other faction. Like, Wave Force Artillery is very good. Athena, the best ability. And what does the Soviets have? Before. Just a car with a big, huge rocket installed on top. And Alvin is just now exacting his revenge by taking down the Locomotive Plotter. This is going to take lots of time, I have to say. And on the meantime, Alvin has no MCV, nothing else, but now one tier 3 V4. What does this mean? This means it can easily reach over here. And Alvin is going to lose the game because of losing all of his structures. The only issue is there is a one hydrofoil, and that hydrofoil should be more than enough to destroy everything. And Daniel doesn't care. Daniel says, "I mean, I don't care. I don't. I'm not even going to replenish my oil collector. I don't. I don't need it." And he is using Delta Delta airstrike. Hmm. Yep, he's really doing that. On the meantime, this is the last structure standing, so whatever is happening here is not going to affect, and you're losing your dolphin for one super reactor. The sacrifice was, oh, and we have spare Akulas. I cut the guy some oh, a very nice finishing blow, I have to say. That was a bit cinematic. But now we can easily say this is GG for the Sihingdaniel, and better luck next time for the Alvin. Uh, if you guys have noticed it, there is a pattern. And the pattern is, if you are going to, I mean, I don't think super weapons go in any kind of competitive build, so I will consider super weapon rush or super weapon building is a bit comedic value, like trolling or something. So if you are going to troll your opponent, this is eventually what you can get. So you have to measure yourself and your opponent carefully. But anyway, I hope you guys liked the casting and the video as well. So if so, please feel free to leave a like and try to leave a comment on what you think. I'm also waiting to hear your opinions about this recent hype train of the Pal World as well, and also in general stuff as well. Let me know if you have something else. Like, for example, I haven't received anything in the mail, so if you have a replay, that would be very nice, because on games replay I'm not seeing anything recently. I mean, not so much games have been uploaded. And on the meantime, I try to answer all of you. So if I cannot answer you, probably that's because of the YouTube, because whenever I click on the bell to see the comments, it just shows me once, but then I have to filter all of the videos one by one. And I mean, imagine how time stricken I am right now. That's even a burden for me. So don't get offended, guys, please. And yeah, and also consider subscribing. That helps me a lot. Right now we are, I think we are should be around on 80. So that would be very nice if we can see the 100. But until then, I will be keep pumping more replays as long as there are. So until then, guys, see you.